Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Before we jump into ESPN raising prices on WWE PLEs, we got a couple things to discuss first, and the first one being Bray Wyatt. 3 years ago today, Bray Wyatt passed away, and you can never forget his return promo on WWE SmackDown after his return at Extreme Rules in 2022. He said this: "You were all there when I was weak, when I was vulnerable, when I was down. So I just wanted to say thank you. You all saved my life." We miss Bray Wyatt. I miss Bray Wyatt. And um, a bunch of comments you read on this post saying, "I miss him. I'm trying my best to honor his legacy. When he started crying, I started crying." Um, it's still actually so unbelievable that he's not with us. May his memory be a blessing. May he rest in peace. May his family find some peace. He was so special and made wrestling so unique and enjoyable. I did not know Bray Wyatt personally, but I know some friends personally who worked very closely with Bray Wyatt and have absolutely nothing but magnificent things to say about him. And of course, as a wrestling character, promo, everything all about his wrestling was very special and unique, and we should continue to honor that and give this man his flowers. And but more importantly, pray for his family, because losing someone you love is the hardest thing that we go through as humans, especially very early on, especially tragically, and especially without a lot of warning. And that was what happened with Bray Wyatt, and he passed away 3 years ago today. So may his memory be a blessing. Now let's jump on to some other stuff. One being after a huge heel turn, huge quotation marks for sure, air quotes, huge heel turn and betrayal moment at SummerSlam 3 weeks ago. Now, Paige and Nikki Bella have yet to share any screen time face to face. I think this is great. I hate the idea of the Bellas and Paige getting like a ton of screen time. I think Paige should. I think Paige is great. I think her return to WWE at WrestleMania since then has kind of been lackluster. People kind of forget that she's actually on the roster because there's a bunch of young women who are actually much better than her, younger than her, and are more deserving of the spot. I think the Bella Twins are two of the worst wrestlers in the history of WWE, along with Nia Jax and Jade Cargill, probably the four worst in-ring competitors that get a huge push and a lot of screen time for their whole careers. So far, we've seen that from Nia Jax and Jade Cargill, and WWE just keeps bringing back over and over and over again the Bella Twins. And so we haven't seen them on TV in a few weeks since the air quotes huge heel turn, and I'm happy about that. I hope that fans and WWE kind of just forget it ever happened, and then we just move on. But people on the internet are calling Nikki Bella backstabbing Bella. I don't know if we're ever going to see this kind of this. I mean, I know there's been some backstage stuff and some videos and yada yada yada, but like legit on screen, haven't seen them come face to face. Yes, face to face yet, and maybe we will. Maybe we will, but I'm kind of happy that we haven't seen it yet. But the WWE loves the Bella Twins because they garner a huge audience. Paige is a pretty good worker, but I think her definitely her peak has come and gone. But just wanted to mention that because it's very interesting, right? Huge betrayal moment on SmackDown or on SummerSlam, and then nothing. But really, the whole point of this video was to say that ESPN to increase prices after ESPN to increase prices of WWE's PLEs in the U.S. Let's read some of what they have to say. ESPN Unlimited, the home of all WWE PLEs, has announced an increase to its prices. ESPN first became the home of WWE PLEs last year, back in September 2025, so we're coming up on 1 year, when WWE first hosted WrestlePalooza in Indianapolis. The event featured, we know, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, AJ Lee, Brock Lesnar, all that good stuff. Now ESPN has announced today a brand new price increase for its product. Starting on September 17th, ESPN said that the price for a monthly unlimited subscription will increase from the previous price of $29.99 to the brand new price of $31.99. Also increasing will be the ESPN annual subscription. Will go from $2.99 to $319.99. The annual increase also takes place on September 17th. And so that's what's happening in terms of the price increase. So they're increasing prices, they're increasing ads. Basically, the WWE that most people have come to know and love is a distant memory. And they're not just like, this is a little bit of clickbaity for these wrestling sites, but they're not just raising prices for WWE. They're raising prices for their services that provide the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, the NCAA, and everything else. This isn't just a WWE issue. This is a sort of a sports-wide issue. This is an ESPN issue. And so a lot of people want the WWE to bring back the WWE Network. But ESPN is not raising $2 a month just so people can buy WWE PLEs. They are raising the prices for everything that they offer, again, which is NFL, MLB, NCAA, and WWE is inside of that. So you don't have like a network provider. I get WWE through Spectrum, right? So I don't have to pay for this unlimited package. But if you just kind of do apps and things of that nature, you're going to have to pay $32 a month. But you get a lot from this. Like if you're a sports fan, you're going to get ESPN Unlimited because of all this. And so, this WrestleOps posted this saying ESPN to increase prices of WWE PLEs is very misleading. It's clickbaity. That yes, ESPN is increasing their prices, but not specifically only for WWE PLEs. It's for everything that they provide as a sports network. And I think we should be clear on that it has really nothing to do with WWE. And WWE probably didn't make any of these decisions saying, hey, you got to increase prices. It was probably just part of ESPN's sort of yearly increase that they probably do, like when rent goes up, whatever, every year. Like that's kind of what these things do. Netflix does it, ESPN is doing it, because everything runs now on a subscription model. And so that's what's happening. And since we talked about SummerSlam a little bit, WWE has gotten a lot better. The last 3 weeks of WWE has gotten a lot better since SummerSlam, and I hope that continues to be better. But don't get outraged by the clickbait titles. ESPN isn't increasing prices just because of WWE. They're increasing their full scope of sports packages. That's the price that is going up. So I wanted to explain that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about ESPN, heel turns, Bray Wyatt, Nikki Bella, all these types of things. I look forward to chatting with you in the comments. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.